Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and in today's video I'm going to show you all you need to know about numerical tools on Power BI. Without wasting much of your time, let's get started. In Power BI, this is called your report view. If you want to import data to your query editor so you can analyze your data, you can go to Get Data. You can either take data from your Excel workbook, from your SQL server, from your text or CSV file, or from any of these menu at all. But for me, my data is coming from an Excel workbook, so you can click on Excel workbook, and that's my file, and I can open it. So you can tick on the file, tick here, and click on transform data. This icon here means that you want to import your data into the report view. This transform data here means that you want to import your data into the query editor for you to transform it further or analyze it further. So you click on transform data. Assuming these are staffs of a company with their staff ID and their weekly salary as well. Let's say I want to add serial number to their names. I can come to add column, index column. Let's start from 1, okay, and let's click here to add serial number, okay. So I can move this to this point. So you can see that the total number of staffs in this company is just 25 staffs. Assuming you want to apply numerical tools to this data in order to analyze the data, you can come to your transform bar here. The first item you will see here is a statistical function, and these are called aggregators. When you apply any of these, they will return a single value. You don't use this statistics function as a means of transforming a table, but rather as a way to explore it and get information about it. You can also get information about the table using what is called column profile tools. So as you see from the staff name here, let's open up the statistic function here. So if you can see, the sum, the minimum, the maximum, the median, and the average are all grayed out because these are test values and not integer values. So I can count the number of entries here from here. So as you can see, it has given me a single item. That is why they are called aggregators. In Power BI, you can click this cancel icon to undo the already done step. Okay, so I can click this so I can get back my table here. So coming to my weekly salary, I can come to this transform button here, and statistics, I can find the sum of all their weekly salary. Okay, so from here as well, I can go to transform and find their average salary as well. So if I still want to do this using the column profile tool, I can go to view and show column profile, or just tick here. Okay, so when you tick it, you can come here and see the minimum salary here, the maximum salary, the average, and also the standard deviation, which also includes their count as well. So I can untick this. Okay, so from here, let's head over to the standard icon here. So if you open it, here's add, here's multiply, subtract. So let's multiply everything on this column by the number 2. Okay, so here I can put number 2 here. So okay, so everything on this column has been multiplied by 2. So I can cancel this step here. I can also multiply everything on this column, or I can add 2, number 2 to everything on this column. Let's say I can add number 10. So this way, so 10 has been added to everything on this column. So let me undo this step. So heading over to scientific, I can square everything on this column here. So that's it, everything has been squared. So I can undo this step by clicking this cancel icon here. Again, on this information icon here, I can click on this. This gives me a value of true if any entry on this column is an even number, and false when it is an odd number. So I can come here and click on this. So if you can see, this is an even number, odd number, that's why it's false. Here's an odd number as well, all down to this point are all odd number, why this is an even number. So I can as well come here and undo this step. So heading over to the add column, let's still see what we have for our statistics. So as you can see, this statistic function here has been grayed out. Recall that I told you that statistic functions are aggregators. They form a single item when it is applied. So there is no sense trying to create a new column for a single item, and that is why all the menu here are being grayed out. Assuming this company decides to increase the salary of its staff by 20%, so I can click here, multiply. Since it's 20%, I can multiply everything on this column by 1.2 here, so it can create a new column that signifies the salary increment. So here, so that's it. Let's rename this column to salary increment, and these are all 20% of every entry on this column. So one more thing I want to show is, since these are all salaries, I can come and change the data type. So I can click here and click on fixed decimal number, which indicates currency. So here I can click it, so it has now become 2 decimal place. So here I can still click on this and choose fixed decimal number this way, and I can see 2 decimal places. So here is $320.05. So I can also achieve this using rounding. So I can at first change this data type to decimal number. Let me add a new step. Okay, so let me change this as well to decimal number. Let me change this as well. Okay, so I can come to this transform bar here and click on rounding. So here I will round this to 2 decimal places this way. Okay, so I can also come and round this one as well to 2 decimal places. Okay, so this is the use of this rounding you can see here. So at the end of this lecture, you've been able to learn how to use numerical tool on Power BI. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to hit the like icon, subscribe, comment, and turn on your notification as well for further videos.